Pretty nice buck, huh?
It's October 1st. I've completed my cross-country road trip on the way back from filming hunts in Oregon for Elk 101, and I'm stoked to finally be in the woods chasing whitetails. Our bow season opened up here on September 10th, so it's been in season for a little while. This summer, I did a lot of scouting around and found a couple nice bucks out in bean fields close to the public ground in this area. So I'm hoping my summer scouting pays off.
What's going on, guys? It's October 1st. It's opening day of black powder, so that's why I'm wearing this orange hat. I'm on some public land today. Some public that I drove around a lot this summer scouting. Didn't really do much scouting on the public, but just scouting, like looking for bucks out in soybean fields. In this area, I've definitely seen a lot of deer out in fields, a lot of does. There's a field probably 150 yards, 200 yards through this timber. Every time I've rode past, I've seen does out in that field. So pretty much what I'm gonna try to do today, it's a fairly small sector of public over here, a little small chunk. I'm gonna do a little boots on the ground scouting around out here, try to set up on some good sign, hopefully shoot something tonight. Just gotta find the right setup and hopefully put an arrow in one. Walk down the end of this road where it bottoms out in some swampland. And we just got the hurricane that rolled through yesterday, so all of that swamp is just filled with water right now. I'm basically gonna walk this transition line until I got some sign. Probably set up over it. I think I can hear some acorns dropping, so if I can find a good feed tree to get up in this evening, I think I might have a good shot of shooting one. Mosquitoes are really bad. Probably followed this transition line from the swamp to pines, like half-mile on both sides of that road. And the freshest sign that I saw was closest to the road, so I guess, I still didn't find anything that I really liked, so I may just say the hell with it and try to go run into another area real quick and I won't have time to get up in a tree and just sit on the ground or something, but I'm leaning towards doing that than just sitting there and not seeing anything. Just haven't seen the sign that I want to see. There's acorns everywhere, but that's because we had a hurricane come through yesterday, high winds, just knocking all the acorns out of the trees. There's green ones on the ground too, so plenty of food for them to be anywhere. It also washed away all the old sign. I was hoping that if I caught anything fresh, it would mean right on them. And I've seen a couple, just like one or two tracks that were fresh, but other than that, like no droppings around the feed tree, no like scraping or anything. So let's see what time it is. It's 5:45. I've got like an hour and a half probably. I think I'm gonna hightail it back to the van, try to slip into another spot really quick before dark and see what happens. What's up, guys? Back in the woods another day. It is Sunday, October 2nd. I'm gonna go back into that area where I was yesterday. I found those old rubs. There's a buck in the area at some point, so I want to explore around a little bit more and hopefully come across some fresher sign. So I walked the edge of that field yesterday from the north, but today I'm gonna come in from the south and walk it up the opposite direction, just so I'm covering new ground, and the wind's way better to do that today anyway. So it's only about 3 o'clock. I've got plenty of time to get in there and find some good stuff, so hoping that we find some good stuff, because I haven't really been finding what I've been looking for yet. But we're gonna get in today and, you know, just keep getting after it, and hopefully we'll find something. Hopefully we'll find some good sign, and hopefully stick one right in the lethal area with my broadheads. So we're out here doing the same thing, just grinding. So let's go ahead and grind ourselves in the wood and grind ourselves a deer down. Alright, I'm finding way better sign than I have. Finding a little bit fresher rub. Still nothing that I would want to set up on. Some fresh-ish tracks, but not a whole lot of them. But finding way more sign. I think there's more deer over here than where the 2 spots I was previously. The rubs I saw yesterday were probably 2 weeks old. These might be a week, maybe like 4 or 5 days old. Just gonna keep pushing until I'm hoping to just find a feed tree that's tore up, set up by that. Maybe a scrape line. There's a road right here that I don't think a lot of people know about on this public. You can see it on a map, but it doesn't connect to any other road, so you have to walk through some nasty stuff to get back to it, but that's usually a good thing. Just hit fresh sign. Actually, I spooked it before I even saw all the fresh sign, but I don't know what it is. Never got eyes on it. There's one rub out in the middle of the swamp here. Just let out a couple yelps, because I doubt it saw me. I think it probably just heard me, but I might sit here for just a little while in case it comes back. Under the tree Howdy, we're back. Paddling down this creek that he was bedded up against. I'm gonna try to set up in between him and the direction that he fed. Just snuck up here and got eyes on him. He's in his bed.
Go stupid, go crazy, pushing hundreds like I'm ripping Mercedes. I know it down, I pressure ripping the 80s, collecting karma. I'm on track for a pack and attracting the ladies. Sharing Connor, rumbling in the basic. Call your mama, I'ma go with the basic. Wording on her what she said when she faced it. Parking lot on the shit, that was no basic.